like the Tom DeLonge thing.
Let's actually go into that now because we're already going into it.
Holy shit, man! Like, and like at first I'm like, what the fuck does Tom DeLonge?
Well, explain what the video is, so if anyone didn't see it, that's actually listening.
That's why I want to know how he comes into play with this.
So
go into that.
Tom DeLonge's company is called To the Stars Academy, and he's got an ex-CIA guy. He's got I think they're from the Department of Defense. They're like an aeronautical engineer or something.
Yeah, he has a bunch of engineers that work with him.
And he was talking on multiple different media platforms saying that they have information that they're going to release. They just don't know how to release it and when to do it. And they're going to put this out and show you what they've been working on.
Which is some kind of like aircraft.
And he's like real vague. Yeah, he's real vague about it because he's like, I'm not allowed to say anything, which is like okay. So
it's like, then why are you here talking about it right now?
Yeah, it sounds like you're full of shit, Tom DeLonge. Like, why don't you go back to playing your guitar? You know? But then, like, you know, he keeps going and he keeps having all these other things to say, and it's like, and he sounds kind of like he knows what he's talking about. Like, he doesn't sound like he's totally full of shit sometimes. And you go, I don't know. This is like pretty fucking interesting, dude. Like, this is pretty cool, you know? But so what was it? I think it was Wednesday afternoon. I was at work. I was on my lunch break. I was looking at my IGN feed, and the To the Stars Academy headline of the new footage they released, and I'm like, oh yes, you know, like I got like super excited. Because back when Tom DeLonge said all this stuff, he said it was coming out soon, and it was like, well, it's been like 6 months, Tom. Where is it?
But he released 2 videos before that as well.
I didn't see
this
those.
Is the 3rd video that he released.
Well, there's like an alien craft in the video, and I think it's a craft, I think, and it's supposedly shot from an F-18's targeting system. So this thing looks like it's going really fucking fast. And it's just a dot, really. You know, it's hard to see. But, like, you got audio of the pilot going, we got it! Woo! What is that? You know? And to me, like, I eat that shit up. To me, that's, like, so cool. That's, like, that's it. There it is. Aliens. Boom. Done. Proof.
The thing
logical explanation.
The thing with that, dude, it's such a... The whole thing with the video is that you can't see enough. It's so... I mean, it definitely looks like the way that it's moving is very fast, yeah. But also, too, like, I mean, when you're out, when it's something's going over water, too, you got to think, like, especially, like, the footage of that, the water can make it look like it's moving faster than what it is.
One thing, too, I thought is...
You don't know how to gauge it either.
It could be like a shadow, maybe, but, like, I think it's pretty convincing to me.
They're tracking their own fucking plane shadow.
It'd be nice to know.
Go back.
You know what?
I know, it's just funny. Like,
it'd be nice to know how much higher they are than that.
Yeah.
Than that, where it was over the water and stuff.
I don't think the account is made up. I believe that's an actual thing that happened. Like that pilot saw that, tracked it, and was like thinking like, no shit, I got a fucking alien craft on my hands.
It took him like 4 or 5 tries to actually get a lock on it
to track it. Yeah.
To go.
So it could be something, but I mean, I've seen videos like that before, then they end up being fake. So you don't. There's
there has to be more specifics that come with it.
Yeah, because it's just a video with no context to anything. You don't know.
Yeah, Tom needs to show us some more. Come on, Tom.
Like,
been a fan since the beginning. Give it to us, baby.
Yeah,
Come on.
needs to like give you some kind of like how fast they were going, how fast they thought that the aircraft was going, how, you know, how much lower it was, like more specifics about it. Because I think if you just have that, anybody could think anything.
Well, I think that's weird about like Tom DeLonge too is I would take all of it and be like, this guy's fucking a lunatic. But he's actually working with people that are in the scientific community.
But there was that
worked for NASA that did all those things.
There was that other guy too he was trying to film Area 51.
Yeah.
And they scooped him up, and then they started telling him all this shit and making him think that he was an insider. And he went like totally batshit nuts, and they locked him up.
But that's
until like, you know, they all tried to tell him that they like did this on purpose, and then he was like, "That was my keys."
Oh, okay. I was like, "What the fuck was that?"
I farted and my keys flew out of my pocket.
I know what story you're talking about, but that guy wasn't crazy. He had the same story as Tom DeLonge because he did the same thing, and there's another guy that Stephen Greer guy has the same exact story. They all do the same thing, but I always like that's why I thought too like the government's just using them. Yeah. To be pawns in something or
to
something
distract
like that.
us from what's really going on.
Yeah, yeah.
The government, man. That's what they're doing with the flat Earth theory too. That's why the fucking U.S. government built the globes.